It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. A frustrating I-70 backup sent a Jeep Gladiator on a rowdy and illegal detour 2 weeks ago, and the driver still at large. Summit Sheriff's Office reports the Jeep was stuck on westbound I-70 about 1.5 miles east of Vail Pass. That's where the driver peeled off the interstate, went down a steep hill, crossed West 10 Mile Creek, and got stuck in mud. The driver then winched the Jeep free, uprooting a tree in the process, and drove down the wreck path before climbing another hill to eastbound I-70. That whole ordeal was caught on camera by multiple witnesses also stuck in traffic. It is now up to the U.S. Forest Service to pursue the culprit. One person's gut feeling led to a felony arrest this week. Back in January, a local mandatory reporter told sheriff's deputies about a possible child molester. For months, detectives built their case, including the smoking gun, DNA from the suspect. That DNA led to a 30-year-old Dillon man. He was arrested this Tuesday for felony sex assault on a minor. The southern gateway to Frisco is shining just a little bit brighter these days with new solar-powered street lamps. It is an upgrade 3 years and thousands of miles in the making, from Canada to Salida, and finally, Summit Boulevard.
It really makes that part of town shine.
That was Addison Canino, Senior Manager of Capital Projects in Frisco.
And it goes all the way back to when we did Step Up Main Street. Let's use that same style of light pole and take it down through the medians and roundabouts.
The lights and solar panels came from Canada.
The reason those were selected is because they have a very similar climate in Vancouver, and we knew they could stand up to the harsh punishment that the winters bring.
The lampposts, they were made a little bit closer.
They were fabricated down in Salida, then they were shipped up to Golden to get powder coated.
Canino admits these solar lamps are more expensive than their wired cousins, but only at first.
When you start looking at all of those costs that go in over the lifespan of a utility, these definitely seem to be the best option for stretching our operations dollars.
Some of that upfront cost was offset by a state grant. And besides, Canino believes the town should walk the walk for sustainability.
This is a great opportunity for the town to show that, hey, we want to go in on innovation and technology that helps meet and possibly exceed our standards, because if we're telling people out in the public, this is what we want everybody else to follow, we want to lead by example and lead that charge.
Coming soon, the 9-year-old street lamps on Main Street are going green too.
Fixing solar panels, so not only are we having that look on Summit Boulevard and Highway 9, but we will have that on Main Street as well.
Those Main Street solar lights debut in early November. Local fire danger moderate today with no fire restrictions into the weekend. No one today was allowed onto the scene of yesterday's shopping center fire in downtown Nederland. Investigators tell the Denver Post the wreckage is still too dangerous. Walls and roofs are unstable. Some are still smoldering. The scene could remain closed until tomorrow at the earliest. Nederland's only supermarket, it's closed all weekend. It's right next door and was damaged by smoke. Climbing.com is unraveling a critical question. Why do some climbers skip safety knots on rappel? Editors say convenience and oversight are often to blame, but neither is worth the risk. At least 3 people have died in recent weeks on rappel devices, including 2 in Colorado, both of them guides, 1 in Summit, 1 in Clear Creek. In sports, the Broncos play the Jets on Sunday in London. And in local sports, Summit High Cross Country is running in Grand Junction right now. Tonight, Tigers football plays Evergreen at home, kickoff at 7 p.m., and concessions by local cooks, tamales, pozzoles, and champurados to support the high school pre-collegiate program. Tomorrow, boys soccer is playing at Loveland. Girls rugby is split between Highlands Ranch and Eagle Valley. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.